in your old role, excuse me. I wanted to kind of poke your brain a little bit about that. You know, how has that transition been, and do you kind of, you know, are you kind of taking any sort of mentorship role with Adam? Is there any sort of hands-on in that top lane, or are you just sitting back watching someone with a new take on a lane you're very familiar with?
For me, I try to give him the information that is like difficult to come across without experience, right? Like moments where in a certain draft you should be playing for yourself. For example, in this draft, I think that Renekton should be trying to get big himself and just make sure that he's in a good position in this game, because if he's very fed and very strong, which he was this game, you could see that he could rampage through the team fights very consistently. So if he avoids falling behind too much and make sure that he's in a good position himself, he will carry the game. And Adam is someone that's been very giving in our games, and he's been changing his style to give more to the team rather than take himself. So I've been trying to correct that a bit with him, of course, and try to get him to agree that, like, you should be farming in these cases and you should be hovering in these cases, because sometimes he's trying to give too much, and I think he's a very talented player himself, and he should be willing to take what he needs. I think the biggest difference between a rookie player and a veteran player is the difference between recognizing this is what I need to play my champion well and perform well, and this is what I want, right? Like a lot of players from their solo queue habits, they come in and they're like, I want to have this, I want to take this, I want to farm more, and then they end up losing to players that play for tempo and play the map much smarter than them. But Adam has been very smart, and he's been picking up all the tips and tricks from both me and Yamato, and he's been performing spectacularly so far.
That's just an analyst's wet dream. The fact that we talk about veterans and the rookies being, you know, combining experience with the new talent, and Bwipo has just given us exactly what we're talking about.
Especially when you get someone of the caliber of Bwipo, right? I know you're still here, Bwipo, obviously, but like the caliber of a player like you at a World Finals performance, you know, and showing up as one of the best top laners in Europe for so long, and Adam obviously being a rookie, he's only been playing the game professionally for like a year. He was a Darius one-trick for a long time. He was almost like a rock in this game to me. It felt like no matter what happens, there wasn't that much attention towards him from your side, but in terms of the actual jungle pressure from the enemy team, he was getting solo kills and then kind of getting traded one for one. I think that his performance on top lane was really good this game.